it's Darlene, and I was just getting ready to put some dinner together tonight for my husband and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to turn the camera on. So, you know what, this is one of those meals that, well, number one, it is just for Lou and I. It's just that kind of a meal. And number two, it's the kind of meal where you look through your fridge, you see what you have. You know, I do this all the time. And it really has no name. It's a no-name meal. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. And you've seen me do this many, many, many times because I do it many, many times. Even, you know, when you're not on camera or when I'm not on camera. There we go. So I thought I would just put this together for you. It is so delicious. And you can double this, you can triple this. Look how beautiful those breasts came out. They're just so nice and even. If you see any parts on there you do not want to eat, like a little bit of leftover skin or something, just toss it, just get rid of it. I'm gonna go ahead and do some fancy things with this. Fancy, not fancy really. And then I'm gonna toss it in my tiny little crock pot over here, which I will show you. I'll put just a little tiny bit of salt on here. I know some of you think I'm a little heavy on the salt, and yeah, I probably am. Although, excuse me, if you look through here, you'll see salt on one side and pepper on the other. So it may look like I'm double dipping into the salt sometimes, but usually it's a little bit of salt, and then I come back for a little bit of pepper. So I'm sorry for that little bit of confusion there. So now I'm going to take a little bowl. And I have some sour cream. I always have sour cream. Always, always. Okay, I'm trying to keep in mind here of exactly how much protein I have to work with. It's not a whole bunch. Well, I should say it's just right for two. A meal for two. Do you all know Gay over at Apron Strings? She is so, so adorable. And she makes dinner for two a lot for her and her husband. So we're kind of both in the same place in life where we have grown children, married children, we have grandchildren. I have two and a half, I should say. I think she may have a few more on me, and I think they may just be a little bit older, but so what, you know, so what? Anyway, she's a dear, and you need to go over there and say hi to her and tell her that Darlene from Super at 60 sent her. All right, this is that yummy secret sauce. If you have not gotten a hold of this yet over at Walmart, you need to go there. All right, we're gonna mix that up really, really good because this is the flavor right here. All righty. All right. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do, I changed my mind, I do that a lot. I'm gonna cut these in half one more time. Yeah. Then, now, let me just scoot you. I'm gonna scoot you just a little bit because I want you to see this cute, cute, cute little crock pot that I have. Any of you have this? It's just so cute. You know, I can't even tell you how many quarts. I'm looking and looking. I do not know how many quarts it is, but it's nice and hot already. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken in there. This will cook up fast, it really will. And I am so grateful to have this little tiny pot because it's so wonderful. You know what I used it for Thanksgiving and Christmas? No, I think that just Thanksgiving was, let me get you a good look here. For the gravy. Yeah, I did everything this year in crock pots. Everything on my kitchen table. And then I used this little guy for my gravy. And it was perfect because it stayed hot the entire time. It was wonderful. All right, so we have our seasoned chicken breast in there cut up. And here goes our yummy secret sauce. Okay, and that's how you have to say it. It's a secret sauce. All right, I'll put that right in there. I'll show you this in just a second. This is what's gonna just sit in here over the next couple hours and just flavor this up so beautifully. All right, there we go. Let's get him out of there. Off that spoon. And then we'll get all the rest of this great sauce off out of the bowl. All right. I'll give you a little peek right now. That was just about the easiest thing I think I've ever done. See? That's all you need to do. It's just that easy. And then I'm just going to finish it off. Let's see if I can get you up here a little bit more. There we go. Oh, I love when things work out right. I went ahead and I had some little tortilla chips. Just a few were left in the bottom of the bag. You know I love to use the bottom of the bag stuff. And I am going to sprinkle them all over the top. Yep. I'm telling you, this is going to be absolutely delicious. Let's go ahead and just toss them all in, really, because that is just right. Just the perfect amount, really. Okay. And I'm going to put the top on. I am going to leave it on high because it's 1:15 already. So, yeah, we'll just let that sit for a little while. And then, when this is close to being done, I'm going to slice up these yummy, ripened, vine-ripened tomatoes that I got at Aldi yesterday. I'm so excited to cut into them. I feel like I haven't had a really good tomato in a very long time. And I'll show you a little later what I'm going to do with those. All right, I'll be back in just a little bit. It's about 4 hours later, and look at that. It's all done. It's completely finished, and it smells so good. I have so many wonderful things for dinner tonight. And it was a quick dinner too. I mean, it was something I was able to just put together real nice and quick. I had these absolutely yummy tomatoes that I put a little bit of mozzarella cheese on there, and then I threw on some breadcrumbs and a little bit of Italian seasoning. And over here I have some nice white rice, which I think we'll start out with. We'll start out with putting that on the plate first. I'm sorry, this plate just is a little uneven and he likes to jiggle around, so excuse me for that. No, we'll excuse him for that. All right. Oh, that rice smells so good. Right? And we always, almost always have applesauce with our dinners. I always did as a kid growing up. It was a Dutch thing. We had to have applesauce on the table and sliced white bread and butter. And the butter was never soft. It was always hard. It was so hard. It was so hard to make it work. Big old chunks. All right, let's go ahead and dig right in here to this yummy chicken secret crock pot dish. And I'm just going to put it right on top Oh, stop that. Right on top, yep. That looks absolutely delicious. All right, I'm gonna take this over here. And the last thing I'm gonna put on here are these beautiful, beautiful tomatoes. I love tomatoes this way. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And then this will be Lou's plate, and I will fix mine in just one moment. Look at that. That chicken is spectacular. And the tomato is just beautiful. That is going to be so, so good. You know, the dinner couldn't have been more simple. And that is one chicken breast between the two of us. So if you are cooking for two, this is a perfect, perfect meal. And of course, you could add any other vegetable that you would have liked with this. That's completely up to you. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today in our kitchen, and thank you for joining us for dinner tonight. I wish I could pull up another plate for you. If you are cooking for two, yep, you came to the right place. So thank you again for joining us. If you had a good time here today and you enjoyed the meal, please give me a thumbs up, press that subscribe button, and if you liked it that much, go ahead and press the bell so that every time I upload a video, you'll get notification of it. You'll be one of the first to know. So thank you so very much. And one more thing, I just want to give you a little sneak peek right here. This is the next video coming up. These are the three of the ingredients. Can you guess what might be coming? Let me know in the comments below. Lord bless you. Bye-bye.